Nick Spooner, Hyde manager. After a real hard-fought 0-0 draw today against Lancaster, what's your assessment?
Assessment was, like I said, we knew it was going to be tough again. You know, we come away from home, difficult pitch. You know, they're not a bad team as well. Same as us, they've got 2 long throws, they put you under a lot of pressure. So I think we defended really, really well. When we broke away, it fouls. You know, there wasn't shy in that, but in the end, you look at it and you think fair result, and you look at the last 2 games, you come away with 4 points out of 6 away from home. So happy with that.
And not just 4 points from 6 away from home, but 2 clean sheets as well, which I'd have really struggled to string together this season.
Yeah, that's important. We're saying to the boys, you know, we've worked on the ugly part of the game, and the last 2 games we've really got that right. We now just got to work on the quality in the final third, you know, quality on the ball, believing them to play again. You know, the panicking in possession, we've got to dominate possession more, but yeah, pleased.
When you say panicking in possession, the pitch, as we look at it, it looks all right, but it was bobbling around so much today.
Yeah, you know, I come to this morning, I thought it didn't look that bad, but when you go on there, there's a lot of divots in there. You know, it's very difficult to play on, very difficult to get the ball down and play. But they just did okay. Sometimes we rushed it though. You know, there was more time they had on the ball, but they played the pitch.
It was 2 very similar teams today, cancelling each other out, and you mentioned to us off air, probably the 4 longest throws in the league on show today. It took some defending that from both sides.
Yeah, it did. It did. You know, obviously the 2 centre halves on our side have been great, and then attacking they've been great, and they equalled us. You know, so it did. Both stalemate really. You know, both had the long throws, both dealt with very well.
Tongi, as usual, he picked himself up after a couple of blows there at the end. I think he made a clearance while he was stood on one leg, which took some doing. But we assume he's going to be fine. But Eddie Brown, he looked like he picked up a couple of knocks and he went off towards the end.
Yeah, Eddie's felt his hamstring, so that's disappointing. We'll assess that. You know, we'll get him in and assess that through the week. Everyone else has just got a bit of bruises. That's all. That's a bruise, but apart from that, clean health.
I don't say we've been bigging up this game too much next week, but Whitton Albion, who are one of our competitors down towards the bottom of the table, it's not a must-win game. It's still a long way to go, another 7 games to go after today, but it feels like there's quite a lot riding on it, and I don't know, what are your thoughts going into next week?
You got it right. You know, it's a big game. It's a big game. We've got to beat people around us. It's as simple as that. We're in our own little mini league now, and it's important. You know, that's why I think the result today was good. So we're going with confidence high, and you know, go and get the result. Hopefully.
That said, it's why you're a footballer. It's why you're a manager. You live for these moments. You live for these battles and these scraps. And you know, it's all well and good us being nice and safe in mid-table or whatever, but you get your moments of drama, you get your moments of, oh blimey, do you remember when this and that happened, from moments like this, from situations where you're in a battle either at the top or at the bottom.
Yeah, when I came in, you know, we knew the job, spoke to the board and they just said, you know, we need to stay in this division, we want to stay in this division, so we've been thrown right in at the deep end, and they're doing well, doing okay. We can improve, still improvement there.
Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. It's new. Yeah, it's great. You know, you're working to a game at the end of the week where the 3 points really matter. The boys in the dressing room have been excellent. You know, backroom staff have been very welcome. So yeah, really enjoying it so far.
Noticed you was having a word with Sam Bailey before the match. I assume he was one of your lads when you were
there was 2 of them. Sam, obviously, I had for about 3 or 4 years, and Enoch, who came on. So I've had them two ex-players of mine. So it's nice to see them. I've seen them for a couple of years, and I was hoping they didn't do any damage every time they got the ball.
Well, Sam was arguably the best player on the park today. He was a real nuisance down the right flank, and I thought we tackled him pretty well, but he was making a lot of the running.
Yeah, Sam's quality on the ball. You know, he's got the quality. He used to be a midfielder, he converted to full back. So his range of passing, his vision's very good, and like I say, his long throws. I used it years ago as a weapon, so they're getting good use of it now.
Nick, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you this time next week.
Yes, hopefully smiling.
Let's hope so, eh? Cheers,
Cheers,
mate.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.